104.1 KRBE. It's Laura with the beautiful, talented Tate McRae. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. You're on tour, I see. You're at some venue. What city are you in right now?
We're in Orange County right now. And
Okay.
honestly, like we're going all over the place. So I'm just trying to find good lighting at any place I can find.
It's always about the good lighting. Well, you're going to be here in Houston next week, March 22nd, House of Blues. Have you ever been here before?
I've been there like once before for like a dance competition, but I've never really performed there. So I'm a little nervous. And also House of Blues is like iconic. So I'm very excited.
Yes, House of Blues is iconic. Houston is pretty iconic. I would say you got to either get barbecue here or Mexican when you come here because we have really good bowls. So
I will.
And I love that you brought up dance because I think that's something people don't know about you. And I actually started following you on TikTok like years ago.
Really?
When TikTok first came out, and I was like, this girl's gonna be big. And so I looked you up and I was like, oh, she's a dancer too. So you kind of started in dance and then singing came later, right?
Yeah, I was a dancer when I was 6 years old. My mom was my dance teacher. So I genuinely thought I was going to grow up and be like a backup dancer or a ballerina or something. So it was very interesting when like the shift happened. But I feel like, at the end of the day, like I'm so happy because I get to do both of them. And that's just like such a big dream of mine. So I'm very grateful.
That's really cool that your mom was your dance teacher. When you were younger, like in classes, was she yelling at you more or less than the other kids?
Way more. Having a mom as a coach is the most stressful thing ever.
It's like real life dance moms.
Literally, that's what it's like.
Yeah, I used to do competitive dance when I was younger too, and I feel like my mom was more strict than the actual teacher was. Like I'd get off the stage and I would expect to be, like praised, like you did so well, and my mom be like, your toe wasn't pointed.
Right. No, always. It's the dance moms are the craziest.
Does your mom still do that now? Like, does she still critique you?
Now she's like kind of stepping back a little bit, but still, like I feel like every time she watches me perform, she like has something to critique me on.
Typical mom, always has something to say.
Right.
So, singing, dancing, will you ever act, do you think? You triple threat?
I love acting. I think maybe one day when I'm older. I think right now I'm mostly focusing on like making albums and actually going on tour for the first time. But hopefully acting in the future because I'm such a big fan and I would love to get into that whole world.
What kind of show or movie would you want to be? Like what genre?
I would want to be in like a drama, like a really like a Vampire Diaries kind of situation.
Yes, I love that. I love that. And you mentioned the album, which you've been teasing like crazy all over social media. When are we getting it?
I'm actually announcing it super soon, like way sooner than anyone is thinking.
Today, right now in this interview.
Like right now. No, I'm really excited because the whole track list is done and we just finished like the intro and we're mastering everything right now. So it feels like real, but it's also like the most terrifying thing ever. So I'm kind of scared.
Are you playing, some of the new songs on tour? Can people expect to hear some of the newer stuff in Houston next week?
There's one song that I actually played last night. That's a new one. For the first time. It was very like spontaneous. So I'll see if I like still play that on the rest of the tour or not.
Okay. Something I love that you do, because I do, like I said, I follow you on TikTok. You have this relationship with your fans that I think is so unique because you show so much of your life and you are one of us and you do the TikTok dances and, all the trends. And I just think, more artists should do that because it makes you relatable. It makes people want to get to know you and see you as their friend. So I applaud you for that.
Thank you. I think... Honestly, I think it's just because I feel like I'm like a normal person. Like even though I'm like on tour and like you could say that like I'm because I release music, it makes me like any different. But I always will like never not think of myself as being like a stupid, annoying person that's just like fucking around all the time. So this literal tour bus is driving me insane. I want to. I'm like, who is driving it?
You're like, I'm gonna have a firm conversation with you later.
But yeah, me and my friends just like love making TikToks. It's so fun, and I think that I don't really see what's embarrassing about it or see what's like. I think it's just like a fun thing to do, and like we all have a good time doing it, so we just like post them all the time.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, there's a different trend every day, so it makes it easy, you know, just to hop on the bandwagon. Which you have a new song coming out where there's a trend. Girls are crying, and you've been reposting some of these videos, and I think it's so crazy because you haven't even dropped the song yet. And, you know, the trends just pop off and you're already getting all these people using the sound and we don't even know what the name of the song is.
Right.
So it's awesome.
Thank you. I think it's always very reassuring because these songs, like for me, are so personal and so like, I would think I'm like annoying if I was like a high school friend listening to it. Like I'm like, oh, she's so dramatic. You know what I mean? But I think that these songs are so vulnerable to me that it's very reassuring when I see like other people relating to it on TikTok or on social media. So it's like a relief a bit when people are like tell me they're connecting with it and stuff. So that's why I like to tease it just so I'm not so nervous.
No, I love that though, because then like She's All I Want to Be, literally that song was stuck in my head before it even came out. And I was like, I need the song. Like where is the song? And then, you know, you had the whole dance with it too, which you ended up putting in the video. I attempted it. It's too fast for me. I'm too old now. I can't do the dances.
It's kind of hard. Not gonna lie.
It's like a lot of this and this, like I can't.
Got it.
I gotta keep practicing. Did you make that dance up or did someone else make it up on TikTok?
So my choreographer, Michelle, made up like the choreography of the dance, and me and Finley, one of my best friends, like basically just went into my room that night and made it like a TikTok version, and it was fun.
And then you ended up putting it in the video, which I thought was really cool.
Yeah.
Was like, how did you kind of come up with the idea for that video? Like I almost feel like it was based off the dance.
I'm so sorry. Literally doing interviews on tour is the worst. There's like my drummer being like
it's candid. I love it. You just go over there, grab this is really and throw it across the room.
Sorry, what was the question?
I don't even know. We were talking about the video for She's All I Want to Be. Yeah. Did you have kind of the idea for the video in mind? Like, I feel like the dance was such a big part of it. You did a whole dancing theme, which I love because it describes you. But I didn't know if you thought of the dance before and then just put it in the video for fun.
Yeah, we were choreographing. My choreographer like choreographed it specifically for the music video, but it was all like kind of a collaboration because me and my mom were actually the two to think of this idea of like chorus line. So it was really cool to like actually have a vision for like making a mini movie and then like seeing it like blow up into a real music video. So it was all a very fun collaborative process because it was like literally just like watching my thing just like become real, which was so cool.
Yeah, no, and I love that. And I love that you have the creative process, you know, you're part of all of that when it comes to your music, your dance, your tour, all of it. I think you are going to do amazing things. I am already so impressed by you. So keep going. I am so excited to see you in Houston next week. March 22nd, House of Blues. The drum track is wrapping me up. It's like an award show.
You up.
Like, you're done. Get out of here. But no, this has been amazing. So thank you so much for hanging out with us.
I'm so sorry.
It's Laura with Tate McRae on 104.1 KRBE. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I'm so sorry. All right.
I'll see you next week.
Okay, bye.